Hello, guys. Welcome to India's smartest podcast. Here we talk about the entrepreneur who actually unlock the success. So here we have a very special guest, Mr. Jino and Mr. Renju. They are the founder of Bookmycarservice.com. So you will tell me about like what is the services, what you do actually.
Okay, we are to introduce about the Book My Car service. It is like
It's Book My Car Service.
Yes.
Okay, it's a very big name.
It's like a Book My Show.
Okay.
Okay, Book My Show. It's a show.
Yeah.
Here it is a car service.
Okay.
So Book My Car Service.
Great.
So that is what it is. Bookmycarservice.in is our portal. So just introduce about our company. It is like we are a managed marketplace for the passenger car owners to do the services.
Okay, so if I have a car, so I want to do in servicing, and so you will provide the service to doorstep, or like I have to come to your garage.
We have both the facilities.
Okay.
See, it's again depending upon the services. Many of the services, we have a list of services which we can do it at your doorstep, like say battery replacement or a puncture work,
Okay.
or a minor services, or the car is not moving, the wheel is jammed. Then you have to tow the vehicle in a bench towing. All that is not required nowadays.
Right.
So if you can just approach us, our person will come to your place and do the needful at your doorstep.
Okay, but what I'm thinking, like if I have a car, and so if I bought a car, so every car showroom has a different car service, so they are providing a service to me. But why I will go with the book my car service?
Yeah. See, once you buy a new car,
Right.
first 2 or 3 years you will have this warranty period.
Right.
So generally you will go to the authorized center
Right.
to get your warranty and
Absolutely,
all
we'll
that.
go
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Even that is what we also tell our customers. If
Yeah.
you have a new car, please go to the authorized service center to do the service.
Okay.
Once after the warranty period is get over, actually many of the customers wants to come out from the authorized center because of several reasons. Couple of reasons if I tell you. One is the proximity. Okay, nearby the centers may not be available. They have to travel 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers away.
Right.
Okay, or maybe more than that in some
Okay.
cases. Or the cost is the another factor,
Okay.
the second factor. The third factor is the availability. They want to do the service immediately, but the availability of the slot available with the authorized center may not be there. So that time, they will feel difficult. And once you go to the authorized center, maybe you would have experienced you have to wait for half an hour to get the car received.
Right.
Then delivering time also there is a lot of delay, and all that stuffs are there.
Okay.
So this is where actually we are pitching in. So once the warranty period is over, if they book the services in our portal, our people will give a call to the customer immediately. Our track time is about 2 minutes.
Okay.
In 2 minutes, the customer will get the call.
So it's an app-based application or like it's a web?
It is a web-based actually.
Okay.
So in the website we have all the details. If you mention which car you have, it will show the prices. Each service.
But why you have not built the app? I think
Application? It's actually we are in progress of building the application. As we mentioned, we are scaling up the entire operation.
Okay.
So here. You don't have to go to the website also even. You just say hi to our WhatsApp number,
Okay.
your service will be done.
Okay, great.
That is the automation what we have done.
Okay, it's an
Uh,
artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence is in place,
Okay.
wherein you just say hi and the bot will take care of complete booking journey.
Okay.
And if you want to know when I did the service when was my last service done, just ping to the WhatsApp number 9986800200 and the system will respond with all the details.
Right.
And the click of a button you will be able to rebook the service also. So the entire things are getting managed within WhatsApp itself.
So
You
I
don't
have one question here. See, I think I have serviced my car with Go Mechanic, right?
Okay.
There is a very big competition with you guys. So what kind of challenge you have faced when you started that?
Okay. Then we will talk about our history.
Yeah.
Okay, we started in the year of 2017.
2017.
Yeah,
okay.
much before Go Mechanic started in Bangalore.
Okay.
Okay, so we both happen to be the neighbors.
Okay.
Okay, and he's purely from the IT background.
Okay.
I'm purely from the automobile background.
Okay.
And we joined together and then started this.
Okay,
In
great.
2017 we started, and 2017 we started our own garage.
Hmm.
2019 we
But
started.
why garage? Like what was the purpose behind that? Like if you are from the automobile, he's from the tech background. What kicks you actually to start a garage business? For in servicing sector, why? Why it was there?
See, there is a pain point with the customer.
Okay.
Now, once the the warranty period is over, the customer wants to come out from the authorized center. But where to go.
Okay.
Once authorized center is not there, then he has to know some local mechanic.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and he cannot trust. How do we trust?
Right.
And many people knows the local mechanic. Maybe a huge amount of people doesn't know a local person.
Yeah,
And if at all
right.
he knows, he doesn't know the work of that particular person.
Absolutely.
That is where actually we are authorizing a local mechanic. He is professional enough to do the services of the car.
So have you faced this challenge with your own, or you have surveyed the market and after that started it?
Okay. See, in 2015 time, actually we were traveling to Mysore. Me, Renju, and some of other friends also. It was in the evening, late evening. Okay. Of course, I am an automobile person, but still, something happens in the car. To a certain level, I can address it. More than that, I cannot address it. That is why it was very difficult for us to address this particular issue on the way to Mysore. So we were stuck in the middle of the road in the night.
Even I'm just scared when I go with my family and on travel on the roadside from car. So even I scared ki yaar, acha, if something happened, what should I do? What will I do? It's a very pain point.
The car which I was hauled in the authorized garage is there in Bangalore as well as in Mysore. But in between nothing is there. It is about 180 kilometers distance.
Okay.
So we got stuck the whole night.
Whole night you got stuck.
Yeah. Then next day morning we gone to a local mechanic or an unauthorized person, and we do not know whether he is talented enough to address this issue. So that is why it is very difficult for us to repair our car and then traveling to Mysore.
So right now you are providing a service to on roadside also.
Yes.
So roadside
Yes.
Okay.
So our services, once the customer books an appointment, once we confirm the appointment over to the call, within 30 minutes our person will reach the customer place.
Right.
So that is what we are committing to the customer. So if you have a complaint, if you book a service, the car is not starting. So example, tomorrow morning you are going to the office, anytime this can happen. The car is not starting because of the battery related issue. Maybe you would have switched on the roof light, the inside light unknowingly, and then you left it like that. If the car is not starting, then you are stuck. So once you book an appointment, within 30 minutes our person is at your doorstep.
Okay, great. So how many customers you are attending in a day or in a month?
We are doing about 30 to 40 customers, serving 30 to 40 customers in a day at present. We are operating in 3 cities, Bangalore, Cochin and Trivandrum.
Okay, so you have tied with the local person over there, and so they can. So you have to call them or what? Like there is an app-based system.
No,
We call them as partners.
Okay.
So once the booking comes to our portal, it's all happening through the application.
Okay.
We share in the application and they get notified, and they coordinate with the customer and update
Okay, it's like
and get it done.
okay, great.
it's like we have partnered with hundreds of mechanics, individual mechanics who can attend these type of complaints like puncture repairs or battery repairs and the minor repairs, wherein we will partner with us and we will give the trainings in our center because we have our own center. Okay, we will give extensive training to them. Then that is not a one-time training. It's a regular training. It's a regular interval training we will give to them depending upon the situations. How do they handle the customers? How do they handle the cars and all that?
Right.
Okay. Apart from these mechanics, we have partnered with many of the garages in Bangalore as well as in the other cities also.
Okay.
So wherein they are professional in doing the major works of the car, wherein the engine repair, gearbox repair, taking the car to the ramp and do the underbody repairs, suspensions works and all that. Okay, so we have partnered with the garages as well as with hundreds of mechanics, individual mechanics.
Okay.
So here we are helping the customer. So it's a super convenience to the customer. One side,
Right.
the other side for these mechanics, it's a livelihood for them.
Okay.
They are earning a good money on every month. So in the two ways we are helping.
Right.
Okay, so that is what in short we are it's happening with us.
So Go Mechanic is also there. Like how you are competing with them, and how big market is this in this particular industry?
See, if I talk about the market, in India something about 26 lakhs of cars are selling every year.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that means in every 3 years 26 lakhs of cars is the potential for us, okay, for the multi-brand business. So that is a potential here. So how we are competing, there are a couple of other players are also there in the market other than Go Mechanic also. So nobody is giving a commitment to the customers that they will reach to the customer within 30 minutes.
Right.
Okay, if you are in an emergency situation, you want an emergency service.
Right. Absolutely, this is emergency service. Yeah.
Yeah. So even Go Mechanic is not, or the other any of our competitor cannot able to give a commitment that the person will reach to you in 30 minutes.
Okay, so you are providing an emergency services rather than it's a general service kind of thing.
Yeah.
So main USP is
Main USP is within 30 minutes our person is there.
Okay.
See, if you even it is like tomorrow morning you are going for a trip.
Right.
Okay, you understood on today noon that you want to do some service in your car.
right.
Okay, just assume like that. Okay, so how do you do the service?
Absolutely.
If you book it by say 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, our person is there at your doorstep by 1:30 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
To pick up the car for doing the service.
Okay.
So they will take it to the garage. They will do the service. So our time period is about 120 minutes to do the service.
Okay.
Okay, if it is a German service, then drop it back to you. You will get the car back by about 4:35 o'clock.
This is a great insight, sir. So we have talked about your businesses actually. So I want to come back. Okay, so when you have started it, so when a person has started the company, they have challenged with the financial or the parents or the society. Like what kind of challenges you have faced and how you would overcome with this, and you have started your journey and it's a 5 year you are doing this business. From your side and we both.
Yeah, I think always we discuss about these challenges because we are faced with 3 challenges. Yeah, one challenge is the family challenge.
Yeah.
Of course, that is very difficult to handle. One side, okay, somehow we could able to convince.
So I just want to understand, because the audience want to listen, like how if Mohit wants to start it, like how he can manage his family. What should he tell? Ki, Achha, I will do it, something like that. What kind of promises he should made with the family?
See, first and foremost, I think we should have a very clear dream of growing. Okay, and after 3 years or after 5 years, where we should reach it.
Yeah.
I think if we pass that dream to the family, they will also join with that dream.
Yeah.
So that is the easiest way to convince the customer. I mean, to convince the family.
Yeah. I heard one line I want to share. Like if this OS founder was saying to in one podcast, if you can't convince your parents, you cannot convince your customers. Yes. So first you have to convince your parents and your family. After that, you can convince the whole world.
Exactly.
I think this is a great insight from you also.
Exactly. So the next challenge is convincing the customers.
Yeah.
Why should they come to us? Okay, that is it's another challenge because we are the new people. No one knows about us.
Right.
There is no brand like this Bookmycarservice on that particular time. No, so there was no reviews,
Yeah.
Google reviews, nothing was there. So that was quite difficult times. But we have gone out and spread the words to the customers, and then started customers started believing in us, and then they started giving the cars to us. See, we consider always car is the second highest investment of a human being.
Yeah, absolutely right.
The first investment might be house. The second one is this.
The car.
Okay, and this is something like a family member.
Yeah, right.
Okay, most of our customers. So we consider it in that way. It's our car, not the customer car.
Right.
So we take care in that passion that because we are running a company with a passion,
Yeah, right.
not for anything else. Okay.
So it should be like this.
Yes.
always.
Initial days, we ourselves used to go to the customer place
Okay.
and pick up the car. So we used to meet the customer. We used to technically speak to the customer.
Right.
And I am from IT background. Spent some time with Jino and learned about car complaints, how to identify. And he's a champion. He born from long time he's handling it. From last 15 years he was in the same industry. So that made customer more confident to hand over the key.
Absolutely. The founder itself come, ki, Achha, this person is started.
And the same DNA we are trying to carry now also. Okay. Whoever joins with our team, we will give a training to them. Be it a first level support also. He will be able to talk technically about cars.
Absolutely.
If the customer says I have a pickup issue, he will be able to tell 1, 2, 3. These could be the reasons, and this need a expert inspection, and this all could be the cost also. Absolutely. So that is the DNA what we carry.
Absolutely great.
That is a major difference what we have.
See, if you speak to any of the call center, generally they will speak only the surface level.
Right.
They will take the pickup. They will ask the customer details generally. Okay, and just take the feedback. And then put it in the system, and then pass it to the next department. That is not the way we are working.
Okay.
It's not a car servicing technology company. It's a car servicing company.
Car servicing company. Yeah.
Purely a car servicing company. Technology is supporting us to reach the customer. Absolutely. As well as to do the servicing in the productive way.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Okay. That is why we are using technology. Okay, it's not like we are selling the technology. Here we are selling the car service.
So how you got your first customer? This is the main important question. How
I
you
would say-
first question should not be relative, I guess, but
Yeah, I think still. Hello, it was a good moment for us, of course, to get a first customer. Our first customer is not a customer from outside, from our friend circle only.
Yeah.
Our first customer, but we were working on our website and then looking at seeing that okay, one customer should come. Okay, then finally one fine day a customer has reached in our portal. Then we were so happy one side, another side we were little sad that how do we manage this customer? Now, okay, who will go and pick the car? Okay, because only 2 employees, only we both are there, no one else. Okay, only we both are working. So who will pick up the car? Who will do the service?
so have you fought it? Yes, I call me.
Rather like that. we both went out and picked the car. We spoke to the customer. We explained about our dream and all that. And then we told him it was a doctor. Basically from Jayanagar.
Okay.
Okay, so still we remember it was a Maruti Alto. Okay, then we have taken the car to the garage and we have performed the work, drop it back, and we got some tip also. Okay, lighter side. Okay, so that was a good feel.
Okay, it's a great.
It is in 2017 January.
In any business, I feel the fundamentals are the same. Like the first customer you build, it's your own relative every time. The first funding you will get from your own relatives or own family members, and after that you just grow with your passion. If I'm not.
Once a stranger comes in, that
After
is
that
an
stranger
actual
comes,
customer.
yeah. This is actually, oh my God, we got a first customer, we got a first sales. That is a huge the excitement was there. Oh my God, what's happening with
They
us?
still carry the same legacy also.
Exactly.
So, are you looking for a funding or what? Like your self-sustainable business?
In 2018, we have taken a crowd fund from our friend circle and family circle, little off. Then right now we are looking for a funding. We are expanding to the other cities. For the big expansions, of course, the huge funding is required. So right now we are based, our fundamentals are very strong because we have garages, we know how to manage the garage and we know how to manage the partner garages also.
Right.
We know what is the customer expectation is, we know how to reach the customer and what they want it and what are the challenges. Even though there are a lot of competitors in the market, even still customers are facing a lot of trouble.
Absolutely. So, what kind of vision you are looking at 5 years?
Yeah. See, in 5 years, actually, we are looking at the pan-India business
Pan-India.
right now. So in this financial year, we are going to expand in another 2 more cities. Right now, we are in 3 cities, so we will be expanding to another 2 more cities in this financial year. That is what in this financial year plan is. So in next 5 years, our plan is to expand across India.
Okay, great. So, what kind of things you want to portray to the new entrepreneurs who would like to start their business? What kind of passion they should follow? What they should do? So, if you want to highlight some point.
Yeah, first point is convincing the family and the family members and everything, and prepare yourself. Okay, there are ups and downs. The downs you should not get demotivated.
But how? Like actually, we are all human beings, right? Every time we need funds, right? If the funds flows are not there, how we can?
It is a good idea. Good idea. Fund matters. Fund matters. But when we started with very minimal fund.
Right.
Okay. So even though I am from IT background, I was not into this particular domain of developing a website or application or the backend application, something like that. I was into something different. I was into network security.
Okay.
But when we started this, I started learning new things. You should explore more technology. See, for us, the advantage is Jino is there. So he know automobile technical things.
Right.
So I don't have to worry. He will take. So finding a co-founder, we used to fight. We used to argue.
That's right.
Whatever is there, we used to
Not
argue.
a fight, it's a
we debate.
good debate. Yeah.
Good debate we used to have. So it's very important to find a very good co-founder, in the same wave frequency, and something like that.
In my eyes, also like it's a marriage kind of thing. Like if with the founder, if you can't marry, you can't grow. Exactly. Otherwise, you have to go alone. Exactly. And one more thing I have listened in one of my podcasts, like if you will run fast alone, you can't grow. You have to be slow with all the peoples. Exactly. Everybody should grow. Otherwise, you can't grow.
Yeah. And as soon as at the earliest, you have to build a team.
Right. So what was the challenge when you built your team? Like how you got your first employee?
Yeah, see, first employee, actually, he came to us.
Okay.
Looking at our website, looking at the work.
Okay, automatically
He approached us.
That's a good,
Okay.
good thing.
So, and still he is working with us. He is in a good position in our company now. So he came to us. He came for an interview. Then again, it was surprise for us. So we do not know how to handle this again. So we were quite open to our employees as well as to our customer. So we were quite openly speaking to him. These are the things. These are the works. You have to start from the scratch. There is no AC room or there is no high funded things. You have to sit on a normal bench and work. Okay, he was open enough to or kind enough to do that also. Even he compromised in some of his packages also.
That
in the initial
employee,
days.
actually we can't find it. If we got it, we should grab it. As a founder, we should not lose them at any cost, because they will be a loyal employee to us and they will stay with the long duration.
Yes.
Because our vision is also for the long term. It's not we are starting and we will quit it.
Correct. See, you said you were asking about the funds and all that. Even we also face the same thing. On this pandemic time, the things were going like a roller coaster, up down.
So very scary.
Many of the times we were thinking, whether can we take this project forward? The moment we just see our employees in front and our investors in front and our customers, some value customers are there. Generally, they will call and ask about the things and all that in front. Then no, we'll push on. We will not give up.
It's a self-push.
Yeah, it's a self-pushing. We will not give up. Again, we'll push it. Okay. So that is how we will grow.
But in another way, that COVID situations actually helped us in rebuilding the business, rethinking, how to restructure the business, what all things we can bring in. So we used that time in that way to get, what we were doing. We were doing the recap. How we were doing, anything can be improved. So we utilized the time. And that also giving some result now actually.
This is a great thing actually. So very less people find the opportunity in the bad situation. If we have find the good things in the bad situation, I think that will help us to grow a lot.
You will never get a time like that, no?
Yeah, right.
Every day you are busy with the customer, so we got some time.
Yeah.
So we used in that wise way. We were going through all the data and what we can do. Technically, I was thinking, what more we can do to the customer. He was thinking service wise, what we can add more, how to reduce the time. So how to optimize. We have certain SOPs and process. He was thinking in that line. So, and our employees also joined and they also were, I have this particular thing, list down, we will work on it. So, even though it was I don't say it as a bad time.
We should have seen an opportunity. Why
when in fact our business also start improving because a lot of people were going out to the dealerships or to the garages. They are not going out now. They are sitting at home but they want to do the service.
Absolutely, the car is stopped from last 2 years, 1 or 2 years.
Yes.
They have to be get serviced.
Exactly.
On the service side.
You have to see the positive side, not the negative side.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for coming in this podcast, and it's a pleasure meeting with you. And I got a very great insight, like how you started it. And if the people are watching it, it's a great insight, like how you can start, how you can be consistent, how you can push yourself to see the employees, see the investors and all. In today's podcast, we have seen the tremendous founder of Bookmycarservice.com. And if you want to service your car, you can directly reach out to them and go to their website and check out, guys, if you are looking for the services. Abhishek Vyas signing off.